I've been thinking. All right. It is August the 14th. We're talking about a Thursday. And I have a couple of thoughts on my mind that I just want to bring out and see if it can conjure thought in your mind. Try to see if we can engage ourselves in being better individuals. So a thought came to mind about ridding oneself of things that do not serve us, and how easy it is or how difficult it may be in certain circumstances. So I believe that for the last few weeks now, since the end of July, I've been in constant meditation or thought and prayer regarding ridding myself of things that do not serve my body, mind, or spirit. And I've come to realize that there are a multitude of factors that go along with it. And a part of me was thinking that you kind of have to be tough on yourself. But I didn't like that word choice of being tough on yourself. Though I feel like you are your only and greatest competitor in life, or in your paradigm of reality. So I was thinking about a situation that's come about recently, not in my personal life, but in someone else's life cycle. And I think about creating boundaries. So if you're in a situation and you desire something, or you want something, or someone, it may not just be a thing, something tangible mostly, but it may be an individual, and that individual may not serve you in a positive light, or may not bring value, or may not pour into you, or may not bring benefit or positivity into your world. Granted, anything that happens in your life cycle is meant for you, so it's something in it for you to gather, grow, learn, become wise about, avoid, later through awareness. But just say you have someone who has been around you, and you have done your part to keep them around you because you want their presence, you desire their presence, so you do the necessary. But when things are going rough, they seem to not be around. They seem to either have something going on in their life, or are not able to provide you with mental clarity, or just a shoulder to lean on, a ear to hear. They may not even be around. But once your trajectory begins to change and begin to trend upward, they seem to be right back in the picture all of a sudden. And they still aren't really pouring in or providing you with things that are feeling, besides pretty much stroking that desire that you have for them to be there. So I think that creating strong boundaries for yourself, setting up, but I want you to think about it. I want it to be something that, what do you think would be a good method to combat falling into the same cycle of bringing that toxicity, or bringing that which does not serve you back into your fold, and I see a lot of people do that quite often. It's not always just because they were coerced into it. it's because it was a desire mainly. And it's something where you can be somewhat lackadaisical about. You can say, well, that's all right, that happened before, well, I love them, so I'm gonna allow. And so I think that there are major boundaries that need to be set up in situations like that. But if you can leave a comment, leave a post on your own channel, let me hear your thoughts about things of that nature. The conversation is a long, stretched out one that I have tried to make into a small excerpt, because this is a conversation that I would like to have with others, and there are branches of it that I want to branch out into different avenues and further that thought process. But just based on what I've said so far, how do you create your boundaries? How do you, quote unquote, be tough on yourself to rid yourself of things that don't serve you? And how are you aware? Are you even aware that things tend to bring themselves right back around that may not serve you, to your greatest extent? And what do you do about it? What do you think about it? So talk back to me on this Thursday. If you do nothing else, have a good day all day long. And until next time, I'll keep thinking.